Like the video and subscribe right now, or this doggo will pee in your room. There are 4 type of guys. Find you a guy that looks at you the way Ben looks at his girlfriend. I've been looking at my girlfriend like this right from the day she was born. Can someone please Photoshop out that disabled thing? Thanks. Done. Always nice with a refreshing beverage on a hot summer day. Can you feel the love tonight? That was great. I know. I just wish our dad was alive to see us. Wait, our dad? Didn't you notice there were only 2 males around? And my dad is clearly not Scar, so. Pokemon, why do people keep sexualizing our characters? The characters. How do you understand this picture? You need to have a wife and hose for you to have a good balance in life. Shaggy looks like an NFT, I'm sorry. So you're saying he's a monk? If you are an e-girl and I pay you $25 of my hard-earned money for a cock review, I expect a more professional response than where's the rest of it LMAO. Nurse arrested for using a dead patient's debit card to buy snacks after the patient passed away. You're naughty when you're hungry. Woman scammed by Russian astronaut who claimed to need money to return to Earth. Woman files for divorce because husband was too kind, affectionate, and never yelled at her. UAE national claims she felt suffocated by his extreme affection and longed for one day of dispute. Ellie, the baby born without a nose, dies aged just 2. After a hard shitting, when you wipe your ass and the paper second time is clean too. Impossible. 5 basic judo throws. Thanks. My grandma didn't stand a chance. Can somebody for the love of God explain to me what the actual duck NFTs are and how they work? Imagine you have a wife and your wife is getting drilled by everyone and you can't do shit. But you have the marriage certificate. That's the NFT. The US just spent $290 million on anti-radiation pills used to save lives following nuclear emergencies. The US just spent $290 million on anti-radiation pills used to save lives following nuclear emergencies. Was trying to sneak a photo when this pretty girl suddenly turned around and flashed me this big smile. Do you know? In the 90s, Arsenal Soccer Club had a player called David Dix. When he was injured, the newspaper wrote Arsenal to play without Dix. The coach was upset, so the newspaper changed the headline to read Arsenal to play with Dix out. A record number of women attended the match. Man shot after throwing shoe at roach. Duck around and find out. Fact: Belle did not know the beast could turn into a human. She was fully prepared to bang him as is. It's important to always wash your Shrek's toys. That's why priests invented baptism. The US appears to be slowly mutating into Gotham City. What if your first name was Holden and your last name was Berries and you'd be like, I'm Holden Berries, and everyone would think you're holding berries LMAO who? Don't be ashamed of who you are. That's your parents' job. This is Harvey Ball, the creator of the smile. Good morning neighbor. Morning bro. Can you please satisfy your wife quietly please? I'm sleeping. I'm in the office bro. Guess he didn't make it home. I went camping, but forgot to bring a shot glass. That's the second worst reason anyone would carve a hole in a block of Spam. Do real kids actually not like broccoli? It seems to be a trope for characters to hate it, but I loved eating broccoli and other vegetables as a kid. I was poor, so we had nothing but microwave shit and ramen. I didn't try broccoli until I was in junior high, and I was so surprised at how good it tasted. My friend's mom had made broccoli and cheese. I ate about 3 servings and told her how it was my first time to try it. I told them how cartoons always told me it would taste so bad. I wish I could have ducked my friend's mom. Stepsister. Ugh, my boyfriend won't have Shreks with me. Maybe it's smart to take it slow. Build a relationship on trust and shared interests. Porn director. Cut. You pussy if you wear a seatbelt. Real nas fly out the windshield and die. That's how my brother died. Here real now. Why am I Peter 2? I'm the OG. Gamer rules. Dude. My house. I'm player 1. My universe. I'm Peter 1. Makes sense to me. He wants you for a best friend. Chucky. Misogyny check. Let your phone complete the sentence. Women are so cute. Women are not a frog. Do not let a woman see this. Birmingham cop allowed to keep emotional support snail at police station to calm nerves. The snail was reportedly named Sid by officers. Dust for prints. I found prints. No. Fingerprints. I don't think so. Met a really hot girl who was half Japanese, half Filipino. Think I ruined it by constantly calling her a jalapeno. It's me, your Uber driver. Hate when my Uber driver be this fine. I be wanting to holler at her, but she already know I ain't got a car. He gently slid her panties to one side, so the rest of her socks would fit in the drawer. Daddy, what's your birthday? Why is he going around asking about everyone's birthday? He must be at that age where he cares more about others than himself. Muslims, how would you rather be represented in film? Villains, terrorists 91%, heroes, liberals, LGBT 9%. When you lose your son to heroin, but you're kinda glad your family no longer has to eat cereal with a fork. I love my job. Me and my brothers get to hang out in a cozy research base in Antarctica. How can this place get any better? Oh duck, yeah, a dog just showed up. Been dating the same girl for 5 years and I always keep her picture in my wallet. Whenever I face difficulties in life I take out my wallet and stare at her picture. And it comforts me knowing that, if I can survive being in a relationship with this psychopath, I can survive anything. Hey, what you up to? Not much, you. Playing with my dick. Good to know. No, nothing weird like that. My younger brother's name is Dick. Really? Yeah, I was just wanking him off. What? I'm pregnant. You are going to be a great single mother. Where that pumpkin stem at though? Me. Stands up to stretch. The guy who's been pushing my wheelchair around for the past 15 years. My friend's ex is still logged in as her on his computer, and these were his recent searches. Blink 182 I miss you. How to get six pack. How to win her back. Top fleshlights. Hearthstone tournament. How to win her back from A. How to stalk your ex. What unspeakable horror made this sign necessary? Yes. No. People always say cyclists need to be more afraid of cars, because in a collision, the car wins. It doesn't have to be like that. We can both lose. It was meme day at school, and they posted this pic. They all got suspended. Please do not eat in the library. The mice will get in and learn to read and get too smart, and knowledge is power, but power corrupts, so they'll turn evil and take over the world. Study reveals cheese is as addictive as drugs. Masturbating while giving birth is increasingly popular. The argument for masturbating during childbirth The delivery room staff watching me masturbate furiously while my wife gives birth. We'll soon have the same number of holes. Meet our new customer care agent Blanche. She really wants you to sign up. Being horny is a feminine trait. Why are you, as a man, thinking of boobs? You should be thinking of war. Halloween is legit the perfect time to cover up a murder. That and not every vasectomy is 100% effective. Some men still end up being able to impregnate women. I got a vasectomy last year and my wife still got pregnant. It just changes the child's skin color when it happens. My girlfriend is half Korean. Her mom is Korean and her dad is Korean and her legs got ripped off in a car accident. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. The car got the second half. 15,000 plus Ukrainians register for a mass orgy in case Russia decides to use nuclear weapons. A large group of Ukrainians has decided to organize a mass orgy to take place on a hill outside of Kyiv in case Russia decides to launch a nuclear bomb. More than 15,000 have already registered on Telegram for the Shrek's party. The mass orgy will take place on a hill outside the city, where the participants would be asked to put colored stripes on their hands, symbolizing their Shrekshal interests. 3 stripes are for anal Shrek's lovers and 4 stripes are for oral Shrek's lovers. Computer games don't affect kids. I mean, if Pac-Man affected us as kids, we'd all be running around in darkened rooms, munching magic pills, and listening to repetitive music. I've gotta pee. I want to drink something warm. Looks like we both have something to gain here. Your girlfriend sends nudes. You accidentally leaked them. But she can't figure out who leaked them. One day, someone will think about you for the last time in eternity. You will be forgotten by the world and the universe. Not if I eat the Mona Lisa. People who don't know. Tibetan nun becomes fetish queen after Indian massage reawakened her sexuality. Texas mother warns parents not to let their children watch Hocus Pocus 2 over fears movie could cast spells on children and even open the gates of hell into family homes. Do twins have the same size dick? Now we are asking the real questions. As a twin, I can say my dick is definitely bigger than my sister's. They both can't stop resisting a laugh. Dear police, I'm a white woman. Hell. Harder. I'm coming. Your daughter? She's here. Want to talk to her? B. Me accidentally catch my 14-year-old brother on Entei. Was gonna never bring it up again, but the little duck started acting weird. Apparently he's been browsing the shotgun incest MILF tags cause he's recently taken an interest in our aunt. Mother ducker isn't even subtle about it. Thinks the world runs on hentai logic. One night when we are sleeping over at her place he wakes up at like 12 PM and gets out of bed. I'm still awake and follow him. Lil bro goes to aunt reading on the couch. He has a massive ducking boner. Pulls the generic hentai it suddenly got big help me. Whips out his cock and gets closer expecting a duck. Instead gets screamed at by the aunt and essentially every member of the family the next day, plus no internet, TV or video games for the next year. Serves you right, you little ducking dumbass. Protect pregnant men from climate discrimination. Paid for by Citizens for Sanity. If there are plenty of fish in the sea, then why the duck am I single? My sister is pregnant. I can't wait to see if I'm a be an aunt or an uncle. That's not how it works. What if dogs lick us because they know we have bones inside us and they want them? I can't wait for you to get home so I can eat your ass. Dad, what the duck? Oh my god. I meant to send that to your sister. Mexico's first trans politician is a Shrek's worker with no problem tweeting her own porn. Say dad. Mother ducker. Same thing. My dad found out he wasn't a mother ducker after raising me for 7 years. Police in the USA. Police in Brazil. EI. No more orc cock. Mom, I'm dating a man. Whom, sweetheart? Mike the mailman. Mike the mailman? But he could be your father. But mom, age is just a number. Sweetheart, I don't think you understood. Hold up. I miss when men would go to war and die. There was food rationing back then. You sure? Believe in yourself. It's never too late to start over. Vlad the Impaler didn't even start impaling people until his mid-30s. To everyone out there suffering from anxiety, you are not alone, there's someone behind you. FUTA. Federal Unemployment Tax Act. Sounds interesting, gonna look it up. That's not taxes. Did you know? A tiger's tongue is so strong that it can remove paint from wall and help to remove skin from flesh of its prey. His tongue has been classified as the second most dangerous tongue after the tongue of a woman. Ah, what the hell? 40 alternatives to self-harm. Harm someone else. My mom hooks up with my friends. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear. If you need a friend to talk to, I got you. My brother posted this on Snapchat. Agash's LMAO. About to be surprising everyone at school tomorrow. Lol. I didn't mean anything by that surprise. The cops came and asked me about my post. I got a haircut, lol. Don't worry Nick. It's all according to God's plan. 1. Create universe. 2. Give Nick cancer. Hoes ain't shit. This bitch was giving me top for like 5 minutes, talking about it's too big, my jaw hurts, and I was like, nah, I know my shit ain't that big. I had to order this shit and clone my meat, and I ain't gon' lie, I sucked it for 30 minutes straight, and I ain't even gagged once. Ol' line ass. Mom. Dad. I had a bad dream. Hey buddy, have a bad dream? Dad? Oh, sweetheart. That's a nice way to wake up. God, that tongue is magic. Wait a minute. You're not my dog. Virginia man arrested for having Minecraft worlds that were exact replicas of classified US military bases. God really made me 5'6". What the duck? He put the 6 inches somewhere else. No, he did not. There's no Scooby-Doo in the new Scooby-Doo cartoon, but Velmarization, so maybe it's self-explanatory. Wed, I was born with one arm shorter than the other, so naturally I'd wish for a bigger dick. So did everyone call you Clock? Wait a minute. For real. Hold on a second. Kale can't grow hair, not because he has cancer or progeria, but because he sucks, and even his own body recognizes that he does not deserve hair or food or love. If you see a link that says Donald Trump nudes, don't click. It's a virus that puts American flags between every word you type. I can explain it. That's wrong, though. Graduating was harder than crossing the border. In regards to the dolphin jerk-off thing, yes, it's real. Basically in the 60s it was attempted to see if dolphins could learn to communicate like humans. So this woman trainer spent all her time with a dolphin, eating together, sleeping within view of each other, etc. while trying to teach him to make human sounds using his blowhole. They even flooded the upper levels of a lab so that he could comfortably swim around and be near her. Since he was a juvenile dolphin and was coming into maturity, some of the researchers told the woman that it was probably getting Schreck's urges. To relieve his frustration, she would jerk the dolphin off, since it was too much work to transport him down to where the female dolphins were. Eventually the dolphin basically fell in love with the human, and when they were separated he was heartbroken and committed suicide by purposely not breathing and drowning himself. What the duck did I just read? Police find 44 stolen diamonds up man's anus during routine traffic stop. This guy looks suspicious. Let's look up his ass. Being pregnant, you technically have 2 hearts inside of you. This makes you a Time Lord. If you're pregnant with twin boys, you technically have 2 dicks inside of you. This makes you a popular category on certain websites. When you are invited for a threesome, then you realize you're going to be the dildo. When you've been in the Uber for 5 minutes, then get a text from the driver saying he's outside. Oh. Wacky wacky. Here come the tooth fairy. But my teeth still good. Hey man, we used to play back in the Halo 3 and reach days. My gamer tag was Servitren and Elam Namelock. Sony Jason died of a heart attack 4 years ago. I'm his younger brother, wanna play? When it isn't Halloween yet, but your neighbor is hanging from the tree. Let's play a game. How would you trick a genie? Best comment wins nothing. Featured comment. Naruto Uzumaki. How do you make holy water? You beat the hell out of it. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness.